Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do the final tasting and checking of the carbonation of my Metafoam traditional mead. I started this mead, I just looked it up, it was February 18th. Okay, so coming around, what, 2 months. And so I like sparkling mead, so I back sweetened it with some honey and let it back sweeten for it was a little over 2 weeks at room temperature, and now it's been cold crashed probably actually for another week and a half or something like that. But I'm finally getting around to doing this final piece of this whole project of making mead. This isn't the first time I've made mead, but it's been a little while. And then these are going to go, I ended up with 8 pints. These will go in the refrigerator. They'll stay in the refrigerator till, I'm going to let them go till about Christmas. And then they're really going to be good, I think. So I also want to let you know, I told you I was going to do a collaboration with somebody. It was kind of a surprise. I think most of you that follow me follow Don on Don Reviews Beer. I'll put his channel in the description. Be sure to follow him. So we did a collaboration video where he opened a bottle of mead that I think was a year or two old. Maybe it had already been opened. Anyways, and then I did a thing on my mead like I'm doing today. But anyways, after I get done talking here, we'll try it. I did some quick highlights of that collaboration. So check out the highlights, and if you want to see the whole video, go over to Don's channel, Don Reviews Beer, or Beer, Don, I always do that. Don's Beer Review for the whole version. And when you'll see something on my video where I get like a rain parka out during the video, you'll have to go to his video so you know why I had to put that on. Okay, so the first thing is, look how clear that is. It's super light, but that's just because the Metafoam honey is a super light honey, so that's okay. And if you're new around here and haven't watched any of this, of me making this mead, Metafoam has like a marshmallow vanilla taste to it, grown in the Pacific Northwest here in the US. So that's why it's really, really light. But it's like pretty much, we got a few floaties in there, but pretty much crystal clear. All right, now the next thing is, let's see how it's carbonated. If you look at the last video, it barely made a hissing sound. So let's see where we're at now. Okay, so here we go. I'm standing, so I can't pop this, I don't think, while I'm standing. Let's try it. Ooh, yes, very pleased. So now look at that, you guys. Now it's a nice sparkling mead. Love, love, love it. I like still mead as well, but sparkling is my favorite. The person who taught me how to make mead always did sparkling mead, so I think I'm just kind of partial to that, but I do like still mead. All right, so we got a few floaties in there. But you can tell we definitely have some carbonation. You don't want too much. Let's smell it. Yeah, and if you remember the very first time I did a review, I was at Grimm Brothers Brew House. And it was only like a month old. I was just testing it. I hadn't back sweetened it at all. So it was very, very dry. Very, very dry. Didn't really taste like, I couldn't smell. It was just very boozy. Like I didn't even smell the honey. But I knew from doing it before that once I back sweetened, I was hoping anyways, because usually then it turns out really, really good. Now I can really smell that honey in there. All right, so let's give it a try. Cheers. Very nice. Now last time, my very last video, I did try it and it was tasting good then. Because now, you kind of, as the longer it sits in your mouth, you definitely get that marshmallow vanilla coming through. Now, I think by December, that's going to become even stronger. But the carbonation is perfect. And it's interesting how carbonation affects the taste, right? So I do like a still mead, but when you carbonate it, It's a whole different mouthfeel, of course, because of the carbonation, but it does affect the flavor, I feel like, as well. This ended up being, I would describe this as a semi-sweet sparkling mead. But yeah, I am very, very pleased with this. So anyways, thanks for following along. We'll check it together again in December. All right, you guys, cheers. Or like Don always says, cheers, my dears. So I hope you enjoy the highlights of our collaboration.
Welcome back. It's a very special collaboration this evening with Coral Girl, Colorado. Darby has got her homemade mead.
Hey everyone, it's just a traditional mead. If you guys follow me, I've been making this mead. So I don't know, the process so far has been about a month and a half. And so today I'm gonna do my final tasting of it, and then they're gonna go to sleep till Christmas.
And I have got it's probably a cheap and nasty mead, $6.95 a bottle. It looks absolutely wonderful. It has been opened previously about a year ago, so it looks okay and it smells okay. So I'm hoping
it should be, since it's a still mead. Yeah. I bet you. I'm anxious to see.
I'm going to crack it open.
And I wanted to tell you before you open that, I brought this little raincoat to put on.
Right. Actually,
because I heard that sometimes
it can gush.
That you're watching your videos can get kind of messy.
Well, so, that's true. Right. Just in case, anyway, I've got.
It's probably going to be mine because mine's carbonated. Yeah. There you go. When you can't decide, we'll just pour both. You're pouring me a glass too, Don. See?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I thought you just normally drank out the bottle.
Well, of course.
that looks absolutely beautiful, crystal
great clear. Color. Like we were saying before you recorded, it looks like
whiskey. It smells of honey. What a surprise!
Now, does it taste like it smells? That's the thing with me. I always want it to taste like it smells.
It does.
Yay!
That's delicious. It's a bit thinner than I remember it, and it's not as sweet as when I first tried it. When I first tried it, I thought it was very sick. I'd never tasted meat before.
Right.
But I think that's mellowed.
Because it mellowed, yeah. So that's what it does.
It's like drinking a summer meadow.
Ooh, very nice. Good description. We're going to go with that. We're going to sound like we know that's why. Let's just say it. That's why. I love you have all the different dispensers.
Yeah.
I've joked with you before. If you had people over, we could all have our own dispenser.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely delicious.
Yep.
It looks delicious. That's half the bottle, but it looks nice.
Good.
I don't think that'll last the rest of the evening. That's a goner.
Absolutely. So here it is. We got to listen because this is sparkling mead. So I back sweetened it with like a half a bottle of honey.
Yeah.
About 20 days ago, maybe.
So it's sparkling, so it might explode.
Yeah. So you need your towel. I can't hold it up because I'm standing. But let's listen.
Yeah. Oh, you're standing, are you? All right.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I'm thrilled that it's super carbonated. Look, it has a small head on it.
It's busy. It's got a head.
Yeah, and it's kind of hazy.
Can I hear? Oh, I'll add those sound effects.
Because that sounds just like it. Yeah. Well, it's got a lot of sediment in it. Yeah, that'll all settle out for sure. But this is that honey or metafoam honey, and it's a real light honey. So I've never made a mead that was this light in color before. It smells so much better when I did my first review on it. Remember I did that at Grimm Brothers Brew House and we opened it and it was so boozy. And then I back sweetened it and now you can smell the honey. I checked it like once a week just to make sure that it wouldn't explode. And so, so I'm very pleased. Now it's very honey like it was so dry before dawn. It was this it was horrible. But I know from doing it before that once you back sweeten it. Yeah. But now I really like that. Now that marshmallow taste comes through. By Christmas, it'll really mellow out to that. I think you'll really be able to pick up those flavors more. Pure honey, vanilla, and that marshmallow is coming through. I don't know how to do them. I'm acting like I know how to convert. But I don't. Yeah. The next one I'm going to make is going to be a melomel. It's either going to be blueberry or raspberry. I don't know what yet. Thanks so much for having me on, Don.
Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Ta-ta for now. Cheers, my dears.
Cheers,
Cheers, Darby.
I always wanted to say that with you. Thank you, Don.